Alright, welcome back to the Keat 60 Hotshot Adventures and an unusual video. Like I said, this channel just covers everything and anything, not just automotive. So, kind of here in my sunroom slash studio. And originally I had a kind of a wall mount propane heater. It was about a 15,000 BTU. I believe it was by Blue Flame. I had the mounted here. The hose kind of ran out through the window. I have a little 25-pound barbecue tank out there that kind of fed it. Worked great. Heated the space. However, of course, you had all the risk because it was flameless. I didn't really have any carbon monoxide issues or anything for being inside. However, it was kind of a risk for people that wanted to come over to use the studio for pictures and other things that we do here. That the grate was hot, kids, and it honestly wasn't the greatest looking thing, right? So, been looking around for a while, looking for options for heating source out here, since it is not fed off my forced air, nor will the heat come from my pellet stove out here. So I opted for looking for an electric space heater, we'll call it. And this is what I came across. This company called Dreo. And this is a nice wall mount unit. And since this is a window behind, this whole thing is a window behind it, hence the air conditioner. So I went ahead and just got some foam insulation. Excuse me. And this was only 1 inch thick. And it did have a shiny side. So, and since I measured the window was about 3 inches deep, so I put 3 pieces in here. It gives me a good R value. Seals everything up nice and tight. Keeps all the cold air out because obviously if you have a space heater here that has a thermometer built into it, it's not going to work very well when you've got a cold window right behind it. So, that's fully insulated, we'll call it. And then I had to... There was no power on this wall, and I was running an extension cord across the floor and such, and I don't like having items like this run off an extension cord, so I finally was able to run dedicated power from one of my sub panels in my basement. But back to the reason of the video, the Dreo. It is good for about 200 square foot of primary heating and about 700 square foot of secondary heat source. In this case, this will be basically a primary heat source for in here. And we are about 10 by 20, so we are right at that 200 square foot. And what I liked about it is it's app controlled. Or it also has a remote. But that was my biggest selling point, is it was app controlled, as everything here in my home is kind of a smart home base. I wanted to be able to pay. I got somebody coming over last minute that didn't notify me. I can go ahead, pop up the app, and I can turn it on, and I can get it nice and get it warmed up in here before I even get home. Or I can set up a schedule. And setup wasn't too bad. I just loaded the app. Everything went smooth. It kind of was silly. I booted the app up, got everything connected, and it popped up. Firmware update. I'm like, go figure. A firmware software update for a space heater. Sarcasm. But anyway. Pretty happy with it. Doesn't stick off the wall. I mean, there was nothing here to mount to because this is just styrofoam. So I just put a couple strips of wood. And I just one screw. It just hangs like a picture frame basically. It's got a couple mounts here to keep it from being knocked off. And it's just got a basic cord. This unit goes for about 150 bucks. Or you can get it for about 189 if you catch a prime sale. However, I opted for I believe it's called the ALCI plug, the safety plug. Just for safety matters. Just like your typical air conditioner plug. So that is in a 20 amp dedicated circuit. And overall, I do like it. It's only been up here for a couple of hours, but the you can set it and forget it. I have it set on 65 Eco, and I can go on the app and I can see ambient air temperature. You can set the blade to move up and down. You can set it to be in a couple. You can up 90 degrees or down, fixed points. Overall, no complaints. I'll be able to know more when we get to some chilly evenings and whatnot. See if it keeps up with keeping up the studio here. I would like to see it about 65 degrees throughout the chilly winters, because it's no fun coming out here and it's 30s. Also got some electronic equipment out here that I don't particularly like things getting that cold. But anyways, we'll cut the video short here. So far, yes, I would recommend this Dreo wall mount. And I would consider buying a second one for another, say, back corner bedroom or a back office, etc., etc. I like the software capabilities that you can kind of set it and forget it. Versus other versions. So, hope this video helped somebody out make their decision. I'll catch you all later.